Welcome to the Asian Idols channel. I'm Tom. Today, our video features the following exciting content.
Luo Jin paused work for a year for his father. Tang and faced online attacks over a single post, yet their love remains unshaken. Following the announcement of Luo Jin's father's passing, public opinion was thrown into chaos. Public spaces meant for mourning were quickly filled with labels like marital breakdown, indifference, and separation, adding extra pressure to this already heavy family tragedy. In fact, the frequent appearances of marital breakdown rumors on trending topics over the past few months were related to Luo Jin and Tang Yan's long-term work-from-home relationship, lack of interaction on social media, and Luo Jin's sudden disappearance. However, these seemingly reasonable speculations were subsequently dismantled by real-life details. On the day the obituary was released, Tang Yan updated her social media accounts as usual, which some netizens saw as evidence of cold-bloodedness. Her IP address showed Shanghai, leading some to interpret it as she wasn't in Beijing with her family. However, subsequent airport footage showed Tang Yan had already hurriedly arrived in Beijing, dressed casually with her hat pulled low, seemingly unwilling to let her grief become the focus. Social media management by a team and the release of work updates according to established procedures are common knowledge within the industry, yet they were misinterpreted as indifference and alienation in the public sphere. Even more solid evidence subsequently emerged. Netizens discovered from public welfare project investment information that the companies related to the two still maintain a cooperative relationship, and there are no signs of financial separation. Following this, Tang Yan's father appeared at Luo Jin's family memorial service, once again responding to outside speculation in the most simple way. Such behavior would be almost impossible if the marital discord were true. Luo Jin has rarely appeared in public in the past year, not because he is unemployed or his performance has declined as rumored, but because he turned down several major productions to fully accompany his father through the final stage of his life. Industry insiders revealed that he even kept his phone off for extended periods, only contacting the production team or crew when necessary. Director Zhang Xiaolong also confirmed that Luo Jin voluntarily took a long leave to be with his father. For a public figure, pressing the pause button on their career is a decision very few dare to make. Tang Yan's choice to stay in Shanghai is not indifference, but rather taking on the responsibilities of her partner, continuing to work, care for their young child, and balance family responsibilities. She did not speak out publicly, did not exploit her grief for publicity, and did not rush to post anything to prove their love. This restraint is especially precious in the entertainment industry. The shift in public opinion happened quickly. As more details emerged, the public gradually realized that true marriage is often about bearing burdens in unseen places, not showcasing them on camera. Faced with the loss of a loved one, they chose to handle everything in the most low-key way, neither performing grief for the sake of online attention nor relying on statements to ward off rumors. Rather than launching a fierce counterattack, they preferred to respond with action. Perhaps silence itself is the most powerful stance. In the age of social media, the public often tends to deduce the complete story from fragmented information, judging the course of a marriage based on IP address, interaction frequency, and work status. However, real life is never linear, nor is it equivalent to internet logic. Luo Jin and Tang Yan's long-term mutual support, the division of labor within the family, and their tacit cooperation in major events are the more authentic structure of their marriage. When releasing his eulogy, Luo Jin wrote, "I hope everyone will give the deceased some respect." This statement was not only a farewell to his father but also a gentle reminder of this absurd media storm. Life should have boundaries, grief should be quiet, and not every private matter should be subject to public judgment. Now, the storm is gradually subsiding. Tang Yan quietly completed her travels, and Luo Jin returned to work after handling his father's funeral arrangements. The speculations amplified by the outside world were ultimately dispelled by the facts. In an era rife with overinterpretation, they chose a relatively rare approach: no arguing, no performing, no pandering, but rather managing their family and life at their own pace. This may be the real reason they were able to weather the rumors.
What do you think about this topic? Feel free to leave your thoughts and comments below. If this is your first time watching our channel, please hit the subscribe button to support us. Thank you.